Mm, Hello everyone. In this activity, I'm going to talk about the history of Yucatan, a place full of culture and traditions, but above all of history. Yucatan is a state full of history, but talking about history can only be boring. So there is no better way to learn that than to live a tour in one of the most important archaeological zones, one of the seven wonders of the world. I speak of Chichen Itza. First of all, I want to talk about the culture in Yucatan. This is a state that still preserves its traditions, as well as its roots that were left by its ancestors. I talk about the culture of the ancient Mayan civilization, an important civilization that, even before the arrival of the Spanish, already had a lot of knowledge about many sciences. They were the first to implement the number zero and the first to create a calendar with the 365 days a year. The Mayans had a lot of knowledge of astronomy and mathematical knowledge. Therefore, they could predict lunar events like eclipses. Secondly, I want to talk about our history. Historically, we know that in America we were colonized by the Spanish, but many years later when they arrived in Yucatan, they found the city of Chichen Itza empty. Today it's not known what happened to the Mayans, but thanks to the vestige they left today, they we know a lot about his civilization. Finally, and very important, I want to talk about the architecture of Chichen Itza, an incredible city where the Mayan lived, which is now a World Heritage Site for Architecture and Culture. In Chichen Itza, you can learn about its history by doing the tour that offers to tourists. This tour goes from the Temple of Kukulkan, where the great feathered serpents descend during the equinox, to the sacred cenote, where the Mayans made sacrifice to the god. Every year, Chichen Itza is full of tourists from all the world who come to know this great city and to observe the equinox, which is one of the most important events because that thanks to the pyramids architecture, you can see the shadow of a snake going to down the stair. A very man, it's a very amazing event. The biggest problem that you can have when visiting Chichen Itza can be the route. It has to be done walking all over the place, but it's a unique experience. Once you are in Yucatan, you can also take a tourist of all the archaeological zones sites if you wish. You can also live the tradition that we have, the food, the dance, the dances, and the musical generations that will take a place in the cultural events that are offered for the tourists who want to know about our culture. As previously stated, Yucatan is a place full of culture and traditions, but it's also full of history that can be lived through its ruins and archaeological zones. And one of the best places to learn about Yucatan is visiting Chichen Itza. The trips are offered throughout the year, so the only thing you have to do to know this wonder of the world is to schedule a visit with the travel agency, and that is all. And thank thank you to watch.